can't see me anymore. Hi. Put this one. These are ads.
All right, here we go.
Right on top of it. Here we go. Welcome back, everyone. We're live now here. We had to do a replay there for the first half, but now we're live, and I have with me some newbies, and I like having newbies because they get all nervous, and when they're nervous, I'm nervous. My next guest is Alphonso Varnado, if I said that correctly, and he is the owner of Perfectus Payroll and HR. Welcome to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, what you do, what makes you different.
Well, about myself. I've been doing payroll for 39 years. I started out in the United States Marine Corps as a disbursement sergeant.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your service.
Well, thank you. It was a lot of fun. And did that for 5 or 6 years, and I've been in the corporate sector all the way up to the last 3 years, where I started doing consulting, and then I migrated into a full-blown service bureau.
Well, when I first talked to you, you said to me, Carol, people need to hear about my service because you have something that is I'll call it a platform for people to be able to get something that they really need for much less than they probably are already doing it. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true. The big box payroll providers offer all the services, but we have gotten to a point technology-wise where us regular guys can't compete, in that space. With cloud payroll coming up now, that everything is on the internet, we can do that without the overhead that these guys have, and we can play with it.
So why did you decide to go into this business?
Well, I've been, like I said, I've been doing payroll for, next year will be year 40.
Wow.
Right. Well, I started when I was 17. And so I was in the Valley consulting, and every company that I went to help them with their payroll issues, they were all telling me the same thing, which was, well, wow, we wish you could do the whole thing. And I said, well, I have to own a payroll technology company to do that. And after the third or fourth time, I said, why don't I? And so I looked into it, found out it really wasn't, that hard to get started, and I got started, and it's just been a wild ride ever since.
That's awesome. So I want to understand how the key services work and what they are.
Well, the basic service that you have to offer is payroll processing, direct deposits, and checks, of course. Payroll taxes is a standard. Everybody gets that, but this is 2020, and that's not enough for businesses anymore. They expect more, they need more, and we're giving them more. And so, in addition to that, we also offer an employee portal, electronic onboarding, benefits administration, background checks, pay-as-you-go, workers' comp, and also offer an HR database of forms and an entire HR employee manual, which you can take and drop your logo in there, change a few words, and whammo, you've got your own employee
Whammo,
manual.
whammo.
Whammo.
What I say about whammo is this. In my appearance, ammo is what you said, but I'm saying whammo because you know why I'm saying that? Because to me, I think what's really great about this is it's a way of being able to do business for the smaller. You work with both small and large, or does it matter?
Oh, no size.
No size.
No size perfect.
So it doesn't really matter, but here's the thing, a lot of people do need somebody to do their HR. They need to outsource, and they think they can't afford it. Not only do you offer the norm, but you also offer a plethora of other things as well. Are all the things that you offer listed on your website?
Yes, everything that we offer. So it's a full service payroll from hire to retire. So everything that you would need electronically, and one of our main features is that it's paperless. So even the new hire process, all those messy forms that you need when you're hiring somebody, which is really taking off now because of COVID, is completely electronic. So once the employee is signed up, all his forms appear online. He fills them out online. They're signed online. His manager is notified. In whammo, he can be hired without ever having a face-to-face.
Now, your website is Perfectus, and it's PRFECTUS pay.com. You can also, is that correct?
That's correct.
And then also, you can find them also on all of the social media as well. He is rated with the Better Business Bureau. He is nationwide and do complimentary consultations. And before we got on the air, he said that he wants to offer everybody who's listening that gets entered into it. You get one, you buy one, and you get the next one free. So if you sign up, your second month is free.
That's right.
Now, we're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. That's my hand over there. Here's what I love about the show, and I say it every time, and I'll say it every show all day long, is that it's information for people. So, but maybe it's you. Maybe you're listening to this, and you know somebody, you've started a business, you know someone who has, tell them about it. That's what networking is all about. Now, they can call direct to you at 602-609-5562. Check him out on his website. It's perfectuspay.com. Now, I want to talk about some of these other things here. You said some of the things that you do, which is a plethora of things. You also mentioned that it's from hire to retire. So you talked about hire. What about retire? What would somebody need to retire that they should go through with you?
Well, retire, when we talk about that, we're talking about retirement plan administration. So, for example, a lot of companies are offering 401ks and, of course, benefits administration to be competitive. One of the problems with that is that that's normally done through a third party, but we have an API that connects to all the major carriers, like Fidelity, for example. So once you set up your 401k plan with us and your payroll is processed, Fidelity is notified directly. No more logging into Fidelity and saying, hey, Fidelity, this is Carol's 401k.
Let me ask you this too, with payroll, there's a lot of hassles that go along with that. Oh gosh, when you're doing it and you don't want to do it yourself, because you're probably putting way more time into your payroll than you are in your own business. Basically, I think that's the number one reason why someone who's listening should really give you a call.
Right, exactly. The main two problems, frustrations for people is entering time and then making changes. So to enter time, we have a process called Simple Payroll, which can be done on your phone. It's a 3-click process. Open the app, enter the time, run payroll, you're done. The other big problem is when you need to make changes, like a new department or those type of changes. For the most part, those are just emailed to me, and I'll make the change for you and let you know that it's done. No more worrying about did I do it right, and that that's my job.
Let me ask you this: is there a cost to get started?
No.
So there's no cost to get started. How do they, when do they have to pay?
It's part of your normal payroll charge. So, if you do 2 payrolls a month, it'll be in the last one.
Okay, so, and right now, if you sign up with him, he's offering 1 month for free, so you get one, get one, or you do 1 month, the next month will be free for you, correct?
That's correct.
Now, his number to call is 602-609-5562. You're nationwide, so it doesn't matter where your businesses are?
That's right. It doesn't matter where your businesses are, and it doesn't matter where your employees are. So if you're a company and you have employees in 7 states, that's not a problem for us.
Let me ask you this too. What are your final words for everybody? What do you want to get out there real quick?
Don't be frustrated with big box payroll providers. Work with a local company and get that personal attention, because you're a big deal to us.
I'll tell you something, he couldn't say it any better. In my opinion, there's nothing better than working with a boutique type of firm. This is online, and he's got it so that you're gonna not have to pay what the big box people have to, so that makes his a lot different and a lot more affordable. Again, he does complimentary consultations. He's rated with the Better Business Bureau. He's nationwide. He's offering everyone your second month for free. 602-609-5562.